here. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Your mic is on. Her mic is on, right?
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Okay, wonderful.
Her mic is on.
Hello, everyone.
What's going on, guys?
Did y'all miss us?
Did you guys miss
we were
our
gone for a little
pretty
while.
faces and our pretty voices for the people who are going to be listening?
Right.
We're back. Crowns and Head Ties. Episode 16.
Mm-hmm.
Jade in the building.
Falsheen in the building. So, you guys.
Yeah.
So I had a birthday.
Yeah.
It was super
Turn up.
cute.
It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday.
I just turned 21.
Turns.
So, just to let y'all know.
Yes.
And also,
Yeah.
we had like a new birth too.
We
right?
did. My cousin's like my little sis. She had a baby,
Yeah,
you know.
so sweet.
And I got to witness it. And I got to like witness it and like help her and like help the baby come into the world.
It came out of
It was so
vagina.
crazy. And I recorded it. It was crazy. I was like, what?
Shit like that'll change your life. You see a live birth.
Like I'm talking like I didn't dead have a baby of my own. Like I really had a baby of my own. But it's different when looking at it from outside.
At the pussy.
Facts. I was like, whoa.
I'm like,
oh my god, that shit look crazy.
So yeah, we have no guests today, but it's because we have we got a lot of shit to talk about today. Like, it's a lot going on in this shady ass world.
It is. And also we like to we love interviewing people. Like interviewing shit is mad dope. But
That's
like the main reason we started this is because we always we click so well together, and I think it's always good to make sure that we throw in those like just us days where we're just on the podcast,
so y'all can see how we originally started out.
Because we have a lot to talk about.
Just the two of us.
Yeah,
only she would know words like that. I don't know the words.
Don't get me started. But anyways, yeah. So it's been like a lot going on.
So much.
Like and a lot of shady fucking shit and fucked up shit going on in the world.
For real.
Son, the Kardashians. I'm sorry, like.
And you know what? I hate to talk about them right now because everybody's talking about them. However, it's just very crucial to speak about. Yeah. So recently, right? Jordan Woods, she did it's the Red Table Talk.
Red.
I think it's Red Table Talk. Red Talk
for Jada Pinkett. Yeah.
Their Facebook show that she did, and she was basically telling her side of the story in regards to her, I guess, cheating scandal with that ain't shit nigga.
Yes, Tristan Thompson.
Whatever.
Tristan Dirty Dick Thompson.
Right, like he's doing the most. And you know what? At first, my view on her was a little off. I'm like, you know what? I don't really know if I believe her too much in regards to her saying that she did not sleep with him or like she didn't do anything wrong, whatever. But like after hearing her interview and knowing that, I didn't even know she was 21. Did you know she was 21?
I just had a feeling she was young because I mean Kylie's young. Isn't Kylie 21 as well? Yeah, so like I just had a feeling she was young, you know.
Kylie's aging in millionaire years, so to me she's like 45.
It's because of them fucking lip injections and shit and them cheek injections she got. It's making her look old sometimes.
Yeah.
But whatever, she's trying to look like black chicks. So.
Right. I guess whatever the case may be.
But I mean on the Red Table Talk, Jordan said she ain't do the shit. She basically said she went to the fucking party. Which she admitted she shouldn't have gone. I mean, she went to the party at Tristan. She said she shouldn't have went because, of course, it might look away. But she felt comfortable and safe, which is believable, right?
Yeah.
But she also said she was there. She was sitting on the edge of the couch. She said she wasn't giving him lap dances or making out with him. But she said her leg she said it was crossed over the bottom of his foot or something like that. You know? I mean, and listen, I feel like she could be telling the truth or she could not tell the truth. I mean, she probably was drunk and she probably did have her feet dead on that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but here's the thing,
being super friendly.
Bitch, I don't care what nobody say. You're not gonna be sitting on a top of the chair, like the chair handle, and have your legs dangling off of a nigga all night long, and then be surprised when he kisses you.
My thing is that's the thing.
That shit is kind of iffy.
That's
to me.
the thing. It's like at the end of the day, like I'm not going to like be doing that to like my besties, sisters, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be fucking dangling my feet over her nigga's lap or over her nigga's. I don't care how friendly we are together. It was never.
And then on the red table talk with
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith, she also mentioned that she said she was drunk, but she
Yeah.
wasn't so drunk to the point where like she could not recall things, or she was still coherent. So, bitch, if you was
Facts.
not that drunk, what the fuck was you thinking?
Facts.
Like,
I'm sorry, and you know you're not an ugly chick. You already know this nigga
She's
is
super
gonna
cute.
is gonna probably try shit. It's like it's like, yo, you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been doing this shit. But hey, maybe she didn't fuck him. Maybe she didn't fucking fuck him. Like, exactly. Rome said too friendly. Yeah, like
Yeah,
it was
way
just too
too
friendly.
friendly.
Like, and you know they of course they be all like huggy together and shit and
Yeah.
like, but it's just certain lines you don't fucking cross, and
bro, like
that was OD.
and then it's and then there's another rumor circulating that she's kind of been like on the low, like fucking with him for months, and that's what people are saying, but I don't really know how true that is.
I don't believe that shit until I see proof. People will just fucking say shit. Sometimes people will fucking lie and just. I mean, I don't. I feel like niggas. I feel like you should not say nothing about this shit unless you got facts and proof to back it up. You feel me? Like, don't bring nothing. Don't say nothing unless you got facts. Like. And just like, you sent me that shit, Jeffree Star, that makeup artist. He was
Yeah.
talking like, oh, everyone sees you in Hollywood. Like, for one, that nigga's a fucking racist ass piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, nigga, don't nobody care about you. He was like, oh, they always try to do this for the culture. I'm like, nigga, what fucking culture for our culture? I was like, nigga,
Try to
you
do
are a
what for
fucking
the
white
culture?
gay nigga. What the fuck? Whose culture are you fucking talking about?
So, Chloe, I borderline feel. It's like I feel sorry for her, but not for her situation. I feel sorry for her, the fact that she's a woman and she has to
I ain't
publicly go
sorry.
through that.
I ain't
But
sorry.
she played herself though many
I
times.
ain't sorry. Hold on. No, I ain't sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
Are you sorry? You're not sorry.
I'm not. I don't feel. Listen, at the end of the day, as women, we want to feel compassionate towards all women when we know we've been there. We've been in a situation where we've been fucked over by a nigga or whatever, or just fucked over in general by people. Like, being fucked over sucks, right? But Chloe was been dealing with this fuck nigga, and I've been in a situation where I've dealt with a fuck nigga. You've been in a situation, I'm sure, where you've dealt with a fuck nigga, and we still stay, and we still stay,
few.
and we still stay, right? So it's like, okay, you're gonna stay with this person. You can't fucking throw stones at the fucking bitch because, even if you know her, you can't. I mean, you could be tight, but give that same energy to everybody. Chloe was fucking tight at Jordan because she went on the fucking Jada Pinkett shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta give equal shit. You were dealing with a fuck nigga who been cheating on you, was pregnant. You was pregnant, about to have the baby, and he was fucking slobbing down 2 chicks at the same time a few nights before you had your baby.
Kinky.
That's a dog ass nigga.
He's
She
a
felt
fucking
sorry.
dog.
son, no, I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for her because I'm like, son, I probably would have felt sorry for Chloe had she not went in on Jordan how she did.
I mean, yeah, it
And
was
she had the
shady.
dogs come for Jordan, like the friends, Malika, and everybody. I feel like that's why if she had not said shit and held it down, I would have fucking kinky. I would have felt bad. But
Yeah.
no, like, you want to talk and pop shit, and you have a history of being a whole ass bitch, like, to friends. Like,
That's
you
a
feel me?
fact.
Like,
But
you
you
got
know
a
what?
history.
I think that's her like defense mechanism, because she was like fat and ugly at one point. So she, like, as soon as she got like borderline lit, she just started fucking with any nigga that would look at her.
Son.
Like, including her friends'
She
niggas.
wanted to be down with the culture, which is like what the Kardashians be doing. Like, she wanted to be down. She was already like the ugly sister at the end of the day compared to everybody else. Like, I'm not saying she's ugly, but compared to everybody
was
else,
the ugly
she was the
sister.
ugliest. Not
Right.
I hate calling people ugly, but she wasn't. The other sisters look better.
Right.
And she was big. And she's OJ is her father. Like, she don't got the same father as them. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
is that a fact?
That's a fact. That bitch is half black. She's mixed. She's not the same as all of them.
She's really not,
And
though.
she's
You
built
can
like
tell.
a linebacker.
She's, like, really
She's
huge.
built. I mean, she's built like a football player. Like, hi, Maniac. She's built like a football player. She's built like her father's son. Like, why are none of the other girls built like that? Why is Kim
And
not
then-
built like that? Why is Courtney not built like that?
That's true.
And Chloe's supposed to be the only one who's like big and dumpy, looking like a fucking like big ass Bigfoot. No, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like
a big ass Bigfoot.
So of course she wants to. Once the minute she could get in and get with the crowd and get with the black girls and all the other shit. Of course, like the minute one of y'all black girls slip up and them niggas look, her nigga look at you, she was on the prowl. Like. And it was okay when she was doing this shit. Like they said she did this shit to Lauren London and with Trey Songz.
She did, and then they dug up the footage of Lauren London and Cassie. Like, well, we just want to say we don't like fake ass bitches. Yep. And it's, you know what, it's fucked up because she got caught many times in
doing
the public
fucked up
eye.
shit and never spoke on it, and it was never so much backlash.
Even the Trina and French Montana
it
thing.
was never so much backlash. But like what Jordan said, when a black girl does this shit, it's such a problem. I mean, of course, people sometimes say like, okay, she might have been using that as like a thing, you know,
right? As like some type of leverage.
Sometimes, you know, don't be using that. But people's going in.
Like if she's 21 years
built
old,
like a crack house. Yo, shut up.
That's not nice.
She is.
But
I'm sorry. And then she had to go
get
everything done. She had to get her body done and all this other extra shit. And it's just like, yo, I get it. It's insecure. Like, your sister's Kim Kardashian, and she's a bad bitch. Like, your sister's Kim. Like, and then Kylie went and got her shit done, and I mean, she's a bad bitch. Now her lips kind of throw me off.
Kendall's a fucking supermodel.
Kendall's a supermodel.
You got a lot of shit to live up to.
It's like, what the fuck was this calling me? It's like, bruh. I need to fucking get my body done, and I'm insecure, so I'm gonna fuck your nigga if I can.
Right, exactly.
That's what she did.
It is. Like everybody that's brung like some type of dude around her, she's basically like looked at that dude like, look,
that's what she did.
I'll give you some pussy, like,
son.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I mean, at the end of the day, that shit, all that shit, fucking come back at your ass. All this shit come back at your ass, son. I dead ass though, and. This is the only time, I don't think I ever told you this. I had a friend, I was like 16. We were like, it was always something like some weird shit between us because we were mutual friends with another one, but we all ended up like going out together and shit like that. But it was some nigga who like, I think she was like interested in, but like he wanted to talk to me. So like I ended up like talking to him. I was like 16, like. And talking to him, meaning, and son, like, and I don't know how she found out, but she found out, and like, I felt bad as fuck, but I was like, I tried to make every excuse in the book, like, he wasn't really feeling you, and of course he was like, yo, I'm not even with her, but I was like, and that's a lesson learned, but even then, you shouldn't do shit like that, because all that shit is gonna come back to you as like a,
That's true.
And shit wasn't the same for us, because it's like, yo, what the fuck, you tried to like, fuck a nigga I was talking to, like. And I wouldn't want that shit on nobody. And whenever I see that shit, I'll be like, that shit is corny. Like,
yo, I've dead had one of my old best friends did that. She did it twice. Mm-hmm. But the first time she did it, it's like I was dating someone.
Yeah.
And this was
they can't hear us.
Middle school. Mm-hmm. Really? Why they can't hear us?
Why can't y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us?
Can y'all hear me? Somebody on my live, just let me know if you can hear me because I hope that sound is good.
Who's watching? Can y'all hear us though? Because I can't really.
Let's make sure. If you can't hear me, just let me know so I can adjust that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was fucking with this dude, and me and him stopped talking. So like a couple years later, she made him her whole nigga. Like they were together in a full blown relationship.
Yeah.
So when we stopped when they stopped fucking around again. He had said something to me, and I'm like, yo, why are you talking to me? You was dating my friend. So this bitch tells me, she's like, well, that was a long time ago.
See?
It doesn't matter if it's a long time ago.
That's fucked up.
It does not. It should never matter if it's a long time ago. If your homegirl was fucking with somebody, you just don't fuck with them. Like, you cannot do that. Like,
and at the end of the day, people hate admitting People hate admitting when they're wrong or like when they do shit that puts them in a light that makes them look like they ain't shit. People hate it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I've done shit that I was like, that's fucked up. Like, and you have to admit that shit. It's the only way you can either repair whatever relationship you have with somebody or like, if it's a lie, if it's just some fuck shit you did, like, you have to come clean with everything you've done. If you like value that person, if you don't give a fuck about them, then I mean, you can just keep it pushing. But I mean, if people don't try to fix it, then they really just didn't give a fuck about you in the first place.
But the thing with Chloe is that everybody that she's like been caught out fucking with was fucking with someone that was supposedly supposed to be close to her. So that's fucked up. Like,
it was and Trina. They said Trina and
like,
French Montana. Like, come
That
on,
shit is
son.
monstrous. It's because you used to look like a giant billy goat.
She did.
And now you look like you look like
She looked
somebody
that,
normal. And
like,
now you want to
she
fucking
looked like the
show your
Hamburglar.
ass.
Remember the Hamburglar from McDonald's? That's
Yo,
what the
you're
fuck
so
she looked like.
stupid.
She looked like the Hamburglar in the face ass, fucking
Yo,
Shrek
do
in the
you
face
remember-
ass.
do you remember
fucking,
when,
let me stop. I don't like women bashing, but I don't like that she's playing like that. She's trying to now like have everybody. I feel like they're just really trying to make everybody just kill Jordan's like everything. Like they like, yo, we're the Kardashians. We're gonna fucking kill your anything you're trying to do right now. We're gonna kill that shit. And I
It
think
might
that's
have
fucked
been.
up.
It might have could have
I
probably
think that's
worked.
fucked up.
But the Smiths wasn't having it.
No,
They
and-
like, you're not
and
about to do that to my
that's why
goddaughter.
you gotta have friends like the Smiths. Them niggas came in and said, "Oh, y'all thought y'all was the only rich motherfuckers here with
Right,
fucking
exactly.
with a platform? Okay, we're gonna put you on the red table where I got fucking millions and millions of views,
Right.
and I'm gonna have Will shout you out, and then Will, who has fucking how many fucking million followers on his page,
Especially
we're
now
gonna
that he's
fucking
doing all
mention
this
you.
bucket list stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
So
Oh my
y'all
God,
think
it's so
that y'all
good.
gonna fucking stop her shit? Nah. So we're gonna let you know. It's not gonna happen.
That's a
and you
fact.
gotta have friends who are gonna hold it down like that. Because
And they
people
did
who
the
do
right
that
thing.
shit.
They did the right thing because they made her admit that she was wrong too.
Yes.
Like, you know, so it's not
Yeah,
like they
tell
were
the
just
truth.
like, you know, creating like a different kind of bandwagon for
Yep.
her. They made her tell the truth and say
Yep.
that she was wrong. Even though I think that whole leg dangling on the nigga and then afterwards now y'all want to like, I don't know, now you surprised when he kissed. I don't believe that. I don't believe it at all. I think
Yeah.
they actually were making out because before the whole shit dropped and the narrative changed, I'm pretty sure this story got ran through a bunch of people before they decided to like lay it out. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was either making out with that nigga or maybe they fucked. Like, come on, you're not gonna be you really the whole time you at the party we just like. Nah, like
Son.
why did you feel so comfortable to be like that on top of him in the first place?
Exactly. She
you
was
understand?
comfortable.
It's weird.
I do believe that maybe she really didn't fuck him. I believe that she really was just too fucking friendly. And she really should have admitted that, hey, I was too friendly, and I really I made this nigga think that
She said she shouldn't have even
he
been
was
there, which is
he
true.
had the
Shouldn't have
green
even
light
been
because
there.
she said it was a kiss that he gave her, and that was another thing. People was like, oh, niggas don't kiss you randomly. Yes, niggas will try to kiss you randomly.
Yes,
like
they
if
will.
niggas feel like they got an open door, like you could fucking like smile at a nigga like in a friendly circle, and
do
he
you
could
see how
fucking
big
think that's
that
a
nigga
goal.
is?
Like
Tristan Thompson is he's a big nigga.
Niggas ain't shit
Like,
sometimes.
He's huge. So like a nigga like that trying to
You
nigga
know?
start hitting you with the NBA moves.
but she pussy though, because I would have fucking smacked that nigga.
I would have smacked the shit out of him.
I would have had to be like,
Not forward. He would have got a
just
backhand smack
for
right in
even
his
thinking
face.
that you could have, and for because like Kylie and Chloe, like they're like my sisters. You feel
Right.
me? So that's fucked up. Or you fucking dick having, herpes having. You know, I don't think he has herpes.
He has herpes.
No, I'm not saying you have herpes. In my
We're not
mind, you have
starting-
herpes.
we're
So
not
that's how
starting
he
rumors.
acts. Right? I don't need them to like send something to us. Like, take that statement back,
Right, exactly.
or we're gonna sue
That would be
you.
nice. That'll rocket launch us
Or we're
into
gonna
fame.
sue you for everything you have. Here
I mean,
you
we
go.
would have to
Take
go
my
to court,
$100.
$275 for my Metro card.
Here's my money.
Shit, yo. That's grimy. All right, you know what else I wanted to address?
What?
The Jesse Smollett situation. Let me tell y'all niggas something. About 2 shows back, I was riding out for this man. I was
shows
a
back.
special guest.
Oh.
You know what? I was a guest on the Nobody Put Us
Yeah,
On podcast.
MBPO. Yeah. Mhm.
Shout out to Phi and P.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yer.
don't understand.
Yep.
I literally was like, listen, we gotta get our guns. We gotta start rioting against these
Son.
white people. That's the only way they're gonna know. My nigga. So he did this. So it come to find out, or according to the stories that are out right now, is that the reason he set up his whole little staged attack is because he wasn't happy with what he was getting paid. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You wasn't happy with what you was being paid, and you
getting
thought
paid,
that they was
like-
gonna get rid of you on the show.
Didn't they say
That's
he
why
was getting
did
paid
that.
like 80,000 or something like that per episode?
And then you know what I found out? This is not his first time doing it.
Yeah.
Somebody said that he did. I was talking about it with some girls at my job, and they said that he pulled the same shit in like 2007 or some shit like that.
Wow.
Like, but it didn't. Nobody cared about him like that. So
I'm sorry, y'all gay niggas be wildin' sometimes.
yes, like
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Yo,
I'm
I
so
love
attention
everybody,
hungry.
son, but sometimes, son, like sometimes, especially like black gay dudes, be
So
going
extra.
over the top, son. Like, I'm like, yo, you're like you are making more than most people make in a year, like off one episode. You understand? Like everything is steps. Yes, you are on a fucking like nationally syndicated show. You know, you're probably not making as much as Taraji, but you're making 80,000 or something like that per episode. Like my nigga, fucking be grateful. You understand? But and it's like it's ways to get more money, but you don't fucking use like what's going on as far as like the racial like intensity that's like within this fucking nation right now. You can't use that as a way to get more money in your pocket.
Bro, you said it was white
bruh.
people that attacked you. Come to find out it's two brolic ass Nigerians.
Come on, bruh.
Two brolic ass
He
Nigerians.
could have had my life at stake. I posted about the MAGA shit. I had
what I'm
like
saying.
2-3 MAGA followers try to follow me and shit. Them niggas could have tried to come to my job.
Bro, but
and
here's
shit
the
like
thing.
That.
We should have knew something was up because them niggas, this is a MAGA country. Get the fuck out of here. Like, really? Who's gonna say that?
But I can't say who's gonna say that because niggas say that in rallies all day. Like this is MAGA, like MAGA country. We've seen people say that MAGA shit. Like hi Teth. We see people say this MAGA shit all the time. So like it's believable that somebody could try to like, especially if they know you're gay, they know you're black. There's people out there who really hate gay people, black people, and are fucking like Trump supporters and really would say that shit.
I think that
so
nigga's
he used
sick.
it because it's believable.
He needs
But
some
he
type of
just didn't
mental
have his story
evaluation.
right.
He has issues. He needs to be mentally evaluated.
But do we write him off though?
I mean,
Do we write
bitch,
him
like,
off?
he needs to. I don't ever want to hear anything about him ever again. They're gonna kill him off on Empire. They said
Do we
that
write
they're
him off?
taking him off the show.
I heard they said that they're not taking him off. They
Really?
made a statement so they're not taking him off. the
Really?
show.
Because the
Yeah.
news, I was watching something on the news and they said that they were gonna end his character on Empire because of what he's done.
I heard that, and then I heard them say that they're not going
But
to. We
why
should
would you
try
want
and
to
find that
keep
out.
him there? I would not keep him. I'll be like, you know what?
Because they
You did
really
the
don't
most.
have 100% facts yet. They gotta get all the facts out there. They can't do nothing yet because then he's gonna turn around and be like, "Yo, I was telling the
He
truth." What if he
got
really was?
arrested.
He got arrested, but a lot of people get arrested every day for doing shit that they for people saying they did shit they didn't do.
Yo, first of all, speaking of getting arrested, R. Kelly, why the fuck you went back to McDonald's? My nigga, why the fuck you went?
Yo,
Tiff said they're firing him.
Yo,
Why the fuck, R. Kelly, why you went back to McDonald's after you got, nigga went back trying to recruit niggas after he got, after he made his bail, trying to go back to McDonald's to get him some more young booty hole. Stop, R. Kelly, like you really need to stop. You really need to chill out. Like,
son,
How-
he was like,
how
nah,
you get arrested?
I made bail
you made bail.
to McDonald's.
And you go back to the fucking McDonald's that you
Standing
go
here
find your
sitting in
prey.
McDonald's.
Yo, there's a, all right,
Saying
so the
damn to
girl, the chick that
myself.
wrote the book, that's like 94 pages or whatever the case may be, she said that she, I think she said she met him in McDonald's.
Son. Yeah, I took it down.
She met him one time in McDonald's or some shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's in McDonald's? Like,
Yes, like that's how he know people coming for that after school dollar menu snack. They coming after school, coming to get them dollar nuggets, them dollar fries, that dollar apple pie, McFlurry, a dollar sweet tea. They know that they coming here to get that food.
oh my God.
Hey,
Really?
they're
That's
coming-
what you're doing?
That's what they're doing.
You're
So
recruiting
he
people
knows
out of McDonald's.
out of McDonald's.
When I get in my little McChicken,
Yes.
and you gonna try to McTickle me.
You're like, come here, baby. Let me make that a Big Mac meal. You know?
Yes,
R.
I'm
Kelly,
so
daddy.
disturbed by him. Like, I'm so disturbed at the fact that as soon as you come, it's like you really have a problem.
Everything a dollar.
You know what? Black mental health is a fucking real thing, you guys. Like, black parents, talk to your children. You know, if your kids or your family members or anyone close to you that you really love tell you that they depressed, don't write it off. Don't make it a joke. Sometimes alcohol and drugs and shit like that is not, it can escape you for a little bit, but after a while you need to have a conversation about what's going on because
Let's talk about
these people have issues.
not even fucking depression and shit like that. We know that, but if you know that you have a family member who's who's sexually abusing people, you really need to get that person help, and then you pretty much need to write that nigga off. That's what
Yeah.
needs to happen. I'm tired of fucking family members and shit like that turning their heads the other way when people are fucking sexually molested and shit's happening in the family and they want to act like it's all fucking K. Like, y'all are fucking disgusting for doing shit like that. I got
Weird
people in my
ass
family who
enablers,
dead ass like had a cousin who was seriously being molested, and her mother still stayed with the nigga.
You see that?
The mother married the nigga, like seriously.
And then instead of listening to their child, people really make it a thing of like, well, you just trying to mess up my situation with my man or my woman or whatever
Son,
the case
and
may
that
be.
shit be dead
That's
ass
fucked
real.
up.
That
That's
shit
fucked
be
up.
real. That video where that lady was like, "Oh, you walking around the house with them short ass shorts."
She's
on
like,
and
you
stuff
bought
like
it
that.
for me. She's like, I don't give a fuck if I bought them for you.
Yes, like, oh, you walking around my man, but it really be women like that who really will like stick with their man over their daughter or their son because they need a man in their life, and it's like that shit is fucked up, son. And I be telling y'all, I
Right.
don't be feeling sorry for them people. Like if they got hit by a car tomorrow, I would not cry at their funeral.
Right.
And that's real talk, because I feel like people who do shit like that are like disgusting, son. Because you brought your children into the world, and if you bring children into the world, it's your job to protect your children.
That's a
at the end of
fact.
the day. Sometimes at the end, I'm not saying that if you don't know what's going on, that you're a fucked up person, because a lot of shit you really will not know that shit is going on. It could be shit going on right under your nose from a man or a woman that you have in your fucking household, and you really don't know. Right? But when you find out that shit is going down, if you don't take effective action, you are a shitty person. And it's people who deal with
Women
that.
with young daughters or whatever age your daughter is,
Yep.
please be careful, because a lot of these times these
Nani.
men only trying to like get your attention to get
Facts.
closer to your child. A lot of these niggas are predators, especially women that are like older and you're dating now and stuff like that. It's like, you know, exactly. They just be trying to get closer to your children.
Yeah.
Like you got to be careful. And these days, you know, men like to toy with booty holes a lot. So it's not only daughters.
say it like
Yes, because they like to play with butts. It's not only your daughters. They want to get close to your daughter, your son, whoever. They want to get close and they want to tickle stuff.
And that's why and if you're gonna have children,
It's
you
not
gotta
funny,
have the
but-
conversation. You gotta have the conversation
Like,
with your
that's a
kids about their body parts, about not letting people touch them in certain places, about not touching other people.
Right.
You gotta have that fucking conversation.
Make yourself an open door for your kids to feel comfortable to come tell y'all things. Because a lot of y'all
Facts.
fucking black parents, a lot of the times just be fucking beating your kids so much or like
Facts.
wailing them off and not wanting to talk to them about things to the point where they feel uncomfortable bringing things to you. Like, and it's fucked up because some shit will be going down and you would not be knowing what's
And
happening.
then when niggas is gay and shit like that, y'all be tight. And a lot of times some of this shit be happening because they been molested by men while they was little boys and shit like that. And that's why they gay now. Not saying all gay dudes, but like most people, yeah, like
Yeah, for the most part.
not even most. I can't say most, but some people that is how it happened.
Girl,
For a
a
fact.
lot of the times, like
For a fact.
how things went down when you was even the girl that wrote the book about R. Kelly, she mentioned that R. Kelly and her they had a threesome with one of his security guards or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And R. Kelly was taking dick.
Yeah.
I
100%.
believe her because he's strange.
Keep calling me. Keep
I believe
talking.
her because at the end of the day, he's strange as hell. So if he's gonna be doing shit like that, like, and if he's he had got molested too. I think he got raped
Hi.
by his younger sister or something.
Yeah. Hey guys, my son is trying to be on this conversation right now. Like,
Hi, Tyson.
we're recording live,
Tyson, we shooting the show.
and he has his father's yo,
Hi, baby.
yo. Okay, I have to hang up. I'm gonna call you in a little bit. Okay. This is what happens when you have kids, guys. They're gonna.
Mommy, look at me. Oh no, that's poo.
That's a poo head. I'll call you back, okay? Bye. I gotta call you back. You can keep talking.
Tyson's not gonna let up. But you see,
not.
you just have to be careful with
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on. Like, you really have to be careful because shit is funny out here in these streets.
Yo, and he's really still here on the phone, guys.
Tyson, you can stay on the phone with us while we on the
Yo,
show.
thanks. Yo, you can't tell kids nothing. Like, clearly he's gonna stay on the phone.
Yeah.
What are we talking about next?
You gotta show the people what's going
Yo,
on.
y'all really gotta see what's going on right now. Like, he's literally like invading the story. Literally. Go ahead. Invade the story.
Matter of fact, we don't have a guest today, so Tyson's the guest.
Tyson, you want to be the guest? You want to be a guest for a few minutes? Oh, don't hear nothing. Okay, so tell the people. Say hello. Gotta go. Bye.
How funny was that?
Yo, kids are hilarious. I tried a good one to show. He really wasn't with it. I guess he was doing those faces.
He's just trying to show you that he found new creative art expression.
That's hilarious.
Period.
But
I feel disturbed, like talking about anything that has to do with like child molestation now because Tyson called.
It's like change the subject.
Like, okay,
you know.
But
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you have kids, like those, the kids of your life, and you have to protect them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I will really kill somebody if they ever did anything to my child.
Grow
like,
up
you know what I'm saying?
Trying to get little McChickens, some McChicks out of McDonald's.
You gotta be. Then you got the parents who. There's also parents who was doing that shit who knew R. Kelly was the pedophile and was sending their daughters
they thought their child
work
was
with
be
him.
A star.
Wanted her to be a star.
Yeah.
You know.
For real, yo. And that shit is real in Hollywood, especially in Hollywood too. A lot of these like people that were like young child actors, child singers, a lot of like child stars are really like fucking disturbed now.
Yeah.
Like that shit is so weird.
They was doing a whole bunch of extra shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of child stars and disturbing things, what you call it is coming on tonight.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that Neverland.
What is it called?
Finding Neverland.
Do you know what channel?
Or Leaving Neverland or something like that, right?
I don't know, girl.
But I'm not really sure how to. I don't know, son. I'm kind of it put me in a space. Put me in a space because you know, like they say, we always want to be like it's Michael and just like it was R. Kelly and we love their music and oh my gosh, but it's like at the end of the day, R. Kelly, these women is here. These are guys who said in court that they, you know, that he didn't do it, and but then it's like okay, I'm hearing stuff saying that that Michael had security people who were like paying niggas off. Security was threatening people. I was reading an article like that came out on like Vanity Fair in like 2005 when he was on trial, that last trial he was on, and it was like people saying that he was doing that somebody tried to run over some of the people that was on trial, like crazy shit, son. And it's believable, son, because niggas will probably do anything for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's true.
Son, the boy who supposedly the boy whose family took the money and settled, the boy accurately described his private parts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was like
how disturbing is that?
Yeah, the boy accurately described like the marks on his private parts.
There we go. Once again, Michael Jackson was fucking molested, bro, and he to me, and he has a lot of issues. He was being that's abuse what he was going through. He was too young.
It don't make it right, but he's dead. Okay, no, true. So I'm saying, yeah, he's dead, but I mean, what can you do? But also, like I said, a boy accurately described his private parts in his marks on his private part. So it's gonna make you think about him in like like
not for nothing. Don't you think is like a fad? Like, don't y'all think like strangely it's now like the big thing, the it thing to talk about people that are like molested, like molestation and all these rape allegations.
I think maybe since that Me Too movement has come out, like people.
Yeah, but that wasn't even. I don't even want to get into that because that shit spiraled into something completely different. One and two, it was not initially for black women, that Me Too movement.
I mean, the Me Too movement was started by black women.
Yeah, but like,
they turned it into but it was
else,
initially for women. It was initially like for. It was started by a black woman. I forget her name, but but it was started by her, who was a black woman, and of course the industry, when like Hollywood turned it into like Me Too, and like it kind of we have to like bring it back into like okay, it's not just y'all white people over there and y'all white women in Hollywood with Harvey Weinstein. Like it actually happens all the time, and it happens to everyone, not just you fucking women over there and your fucking houses up in Calabasas. Exactly, like you know,
try to make it into a famous thing and watered it down to the point where like nobody was really trying to take that shit serious anymore. You know, and then it's just really, I think it's just really disturbing that everyone's kind of enjoying this. Everyone's getting a coin off of this. Like Oprah's about to do a whole special about Michael Jackson right now. Like,
yo, Oprah got me tight.
I'm not
son.
even gonna lie, she got me tight.
Son, Oprah, are you dead ass, bitch? Like,
yeah, she is.
You dead fucking ass
She
right
is.
now. Like,
Oprah's dead the fuck.
you
ass.
dead ass was interviewing all these people, the family members and shit like that, and now that he's dead, like, you are gonna interview the guys who are doing this shit, and you're not keeping it. Yo, it's all this other contradicting shit. Like, the guy was fucking, one of the guys was actually in a relationship with one of Michael's like nieces or something like that for like 6 years. Like, not saying that like accusers can't be fucking so like desensitized and shit like that they would like put the shit in the back of their head, or like victims, but like, nigga, there's a lot of shit going on. That nigga was around. Like, why did he say for the longest that it didn't happen, and why was he trying to do all this shit now that Michael's dead? Now niggas is wanting to have a doc series and stuff like that. Like that shit, like,
yo,
that shit is fucked up.
Not to be insensitive towards the situation.
What?
However,
What?
You remember when what's his name?
What?
When Flex played Michael Jackson
Son.
in the Michael Jackson movie?
Son,
what's his name?
he was like,
yo, first of all,
Flex Washington.
Yes, why they put so much powder on?
Son, yo, that
And
was
his
funny.
hands were still black. Like,
yo, shout out to Flex
yo,
Washington.
do y'all remember that? Like, that was the worst fucking reenactment
really
of Michael Jackson
I
ever
did watch that one
in
too.
life.
And I'm a Michael fan. I love Michael
That
Jackson.
shit was
like,
hilarious.
But are you gonna watch it?
No,
You're not gonna watch it.
no, I'm not interested. I don't give a fuck. And he's dead. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it matters whatever he does. If it made an impact on people's lives, especially people that actually have been victimized by him. However, if he did really do these things, then, you know, it's fucked up. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care to see it. I don't give a shit. So
What is gonna happen?
I'm not gonna watch it.
I think that people who are like hardcore like Michael fans probably would like want to watch it just off the strength of like to hear them either like say what they're saying about Michael, or like to because I'm sorry, I don't think that I feel like everybody who's a fan of Michael has asked themselves like, yo, what if he really did that?
I wonder this: if some footage came out of some shit that Michael did,
That's a different story.
would you stop playing his music? Dum dum dum.
No. Can't help it if I wanted to.
Yo.
Couldn't help it even if I could. Let me stop. Yo,
Yeah.
it'd be hard. I'm like, damn, son. That would really hurt my
hard.
heart, son. I dead ass cried when Michael Jackson died. I was really sad, son, because like I'm a real Michael head. Like, 'cause I respect his craft, his musicianship. Like, he's such a fucking phenomenal artist. Like,
He
and
is,
a
but I
person-
mean, you gotta be fair. If y'all gonna stop listening to R. Kelly,
Yes,
if they
you
drop
have
some
to be
Michael
fair.
Jackson
I don't
footage,
have to be fair to Michael. It's
yes,
different.
You do.
It's Michael.
You have to
and
stop
it's so
listening to
sad,
music.
son. Damn, like it would just be like that would just be like the worst thing. Like fuck, yo, you know all this shit that he's gone
Not
through for it to
really.
be like that.
We have a Boogie now. He says he's Michael Jackson. He's the new Michael Jackson.
I will slap A Boogie in the face. Like A Boogie is not
we
Michael
don't need to listen to
Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Just
We
like
have
Jussie is the new Tupac.
a
Like
Boogie with the hoodie.
son. Like what? That nigga is like he said he's
Who
new
said the
Tupac.
new
Jussie
Tupac?
Smollett. He said he's the gay Tupac.
How,
Yes,
bitch?
he did.
But how?
Bitch, he said because all the shit that's happened to him, and you know he got beat up. Son, I'm like, nigga, shut your ass up. You ain't no new fucking gay Tupac.
That is who is this nigga? Who the fuck is that?
Michael Jackson. Michael. Yo. Oh my gosh. But I kind of want to watch it, but I kind of don't. 'Cause I don't want to be really sad about it.
I'm not watching shit.
Kind of sucks. All that shit at the end of the day is just sad shit to watch.
I don't give a fuck.
Hearing about molestation, no matter if it's lies, if it's fake, like it all sucks because I think we all know people who've
That's
dealt
a
with
fact.
it, you know. So
And then
it's kinda whack.
I just have dark humor. I'm gonna find anything
Yeah.
I'm gonna find everything about that shit funny and laugh at something
Girl,
because
I'm
that's
like,
what
oh my
I do.
gosh.
I think that's one of my coping mechanisms to make really
But
dark
you know know what got
jokes.
me really tight? I'm sorry, but you know, like on Oprah, like Oprah's magazine page, like they put on like a statement, and they're like, "Oh, our digital creator, like we had to tell her that she has to separate, you know, that she was saying that you have to separate the man from da da da," and we're like, "No,
Separate
you
the man
can't."
from the music.
Yeah, and then we're like, "No, you can't." And I'm like, "Damn, Oprah, like, how are you really putting this statement out? Like, do you have hard like facts? Do you have hard, solid facts about this shit that you dead ass gonna be putting this shit out there, son?" Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I
think
ain't
a
with
lot
it,
of
son.
women
Oprah,
are, a lot of
Oprah,
people in
you could go.
big positions of power are like really
Oprah
running
can
with
go.
this. I don't really care for Oprah.
I
I mean, she cool. She did I like the fact that she built the school in Africa. There's a lot of things that she's done for the community, which is pretty cool.
What she do for
However,
Flint?
I don't know. Yo, what's up
How
with Flint?
Jaden
Smith.
Yeah, how Jaden Smith tried to
Come
get
with
a
a water
filtration
filtration system.
for
Fact.
Flint, and you ain't peeled nothing.
First of
You
all,
got
that's
shit
some
going on in
boss ass
Africa.
shit. You glow boy.
Yeah,
You did
I
that,
respect
like-
that. And no lie, I feel you. Yo, yeah, let's help out the children in Africa and shit like that. I'm always going to say you have to start on the soil first, like where you at.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we don't live in Africa, bro. Like, and we don't live in Africa. Like, I'm sorry, we don't live in fucking Africa, my nigga.
Bro, you
and
can't say that, though.
Because we don't live in Africa. Do you think that the niggas in Africa is trying to give us, do you think niggas in Africa is coming out here and giving us money for our fucking school systems and shit like that? Our bullshit
But
ass
Jay, that's a
systems
little
and shit?
different though.
No,
because
it's not different because they got billionaires and shit out there too. They got real African money out there. Son, why they not doing that?
So we not in Africa.
They got real African money. Why should we like be doing that out there, son, when we need to be fucking helping our people, our black people here in the States? Then
I feel like
help us here and then
everybody
go and
needs
do that to
help.
Africa. No.
However,
everybody needs help, but how about you help us here in the States first? You can't, son, you cannot go and do that shit out there in Africa and you in your home and then fly back in your own home state.
But I don't know, what has Oprah done?
Son,
Do we know?
I don't know, but I don't hear no schools being built by Oprah out here. Maybe it has. I don't know,
Maybe
but
she
I'm
feels,
sorry.
Maybe she feels like we don't deserve
I'm that,
it.
and I feel strongly about that. You cannot go and say I did this in Africa, and you go home for the flight to LA, and down the block you got schools in Compton and shit like that, and they don't got books. Like that shit is. I'm sorry, that shit. I feel like that's for clout. I feel like that's just for the cameras and shit like that, because you can do that shit right 2 miles from your fucking crib out there in the hills, like, and you can fucking help schools and shit like that with that type of money. So I don't be paying no attention. They be like, oh, wait, there's a school in Africa. Like, okay.
Nigga said, first of all, we don't fucking live in Africa.
Like, we don't live in Africa. Like, I'm sorry, and have to. All right, let me not even go there. But a lot of Africans don't even like us, anyways. Like, to keep it funky with you, like, it be some Africans that be fucking with us, but a lot of Africans don't even like us, like, cause.
To keep it 100.
You know, but it is what it is. I like everybody.
Africans
but we gotta
think
help,
that we're some
we gotta
different type of
help the black people here
which
in the
is
States.
true.
Like, 'cause
I got a lot of
shit is
African
hard.
followers, so no offense to y'all, but
Nah,
you know,
like it's
a
different.
lot of y'all
You got-
parents wouldn't let your ashy homeboy from down the block come in the crib because they like these Americans.
Son,
He probably live
because
in the
they probably was
project.
like, yo, these Americans is lazy.
Yeah.
These Americans is lazy. They do not know hard work. They're lazy.
That's true.
They go up here, they take a Genesis.
But that's the
Come
same
on.
thing with Caribbeans too. They do the
Yeah.
same shit. I can't lie, I do that.
Son.
I do that. I be like, listen, I be looking at a lot of like homegrown Americans, like the girls and the guys,
And
like
it's-
a little funny because it's like sometimes, you know, but it's not the right thing to do, but
it's
you know,
not, but it be a reason.
9
It's
times out
fucking
of 10.
conditioning. It's all this fucking like racial disparities in America.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is just fucking crazy, and people pass that shit on like generation to generation. But then
Very
you got them
true.
fucking Africans who's not with the shit, some Caribbeans who's not with them, Haitians they're not with the shit. They come over here and they're gonna get on their grind. Like so, at the same time, you gotta feel where they coming from. But like also, like I said, if you from the States and you got mad bread, you need to fucking put that money here first and then go do what you gotta do.
I think it's so crazy that Flint still does not have clean water.
I think that's insane.
How the fuck is that even possible, bro? Like, how is that?
and you
how
know
is that
something?
virtually possible in the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And you know something? That just kind of, it be like, I be looking at stuff and I'm like, yo, we be really focused on all this shit that be happening like in the media and shit like this. And I'm like, yo, we talking about all these fucking stars, son. None of these stars is really doing shit, son. Like, some of these stars are doing they book bag drives and shit like that.
But how did everybody not get together to figure out a situation for Flint?
Book bag drives and their turkey drives for Christmas.
There's no water. How don't they have any clean
y'all
water
niggas
still?
could put y'all money together, and that Flint situation could have been done. Like that Flint situation, it could have been a new filtration system and all this other shit.
Though? Like
niggas do not care about.
How are they bathing and fucking drinking, bro?
Care about. Niggas do not care about the next man.
Yo, imagine that happening in New York.
Niggas don't care about the next man until it's popping to care about the next man. Until that shit is on the news, until that shit is in the media, until that shit is on a hey telephone for the AIDS thing. Hey, give us some money. Call in. Blah blah blah. Nigga. That shit been going on since the fucking how long? Now y'all niggas want to do a telethon for AIDS. Like, what is y'all talking about? Like, y'all niggas kill me. Like, y'all kill me. And I can't, all I could do is talk shit. Because I really don't got no bread. Like, so, all I can do is talk shit.
All you can do is tell people what to do with their money. That's it.
And we can only impact, like, you know, little areas. So, you know, maybe we got to just fucking do our part. But it's disappointing to see that there's people out there, billionaires and shit.
That's what I'm saying. What can my little pockets do? And your little pockets do? What can we do? Like, if I feel like if there was something we could do, that would be cool and all, but like the responsibility shouldn't fall on the people that are still struggling. If you got it and the money is there, go the fuck to Flint and get these niggas some water. What the fuck are they doing with no water? That shit is fucking wild,
they
bro.
Still gotta drink like bottled water and
that shit is
like,
wild.
And then niggas is trying to lie and say that the water is good. Niggas from Flint is like, I'm sorry, excuse me, hello.
No, the fuck is
not. No, it's not. We still gotta drink bottled water. Help us, nigga. Help us, please. Like,
somebody, please. God damn, yo.
That shit is fucked up.
Yo, shout outs to Jaden Smith, though. I feel like he's gonna definitely be an innovative motherfucker. Like, I think he has great role models as parents.
Facts.
And Will Smith is that nigga. And he's teaching his son the right way. And you know what? His son seems, you know, everybody clowns him in the game because he's different. Smith. You know, he dresses how he want to dress. He does what he wants to do. But that nigga is actually making moves. He's on the road to becoming a billionaire. I think that he can do that. Because he's doing the right fucking thing right now, and he's gonna have nothing but good karma for going over there with that filtration system and doing what he gotta do.
But you know what? Like, with this whole money thing, people be like, yo, niggas like gotta just focus on their family and like securing their next generation. Like, what do you think about that? Like, do you think that that's what the focus should be? Because it's
yes, I do. I do. But I don't feel like it takes millions and millions and millions of dollars to do so. I feel like if you want to focus on the family, be known for doing something great. Like going and give a place that don't got no fucking water, some goddamn water. Yeah. Like, be known for doing something great. That way, when your children grow up and whatever, if you're trying to build sturdy people, do some sturdy shit. So that they can look back and be like, yo, my parents, my mom, my dad, whoever, look what they done did. Like, they gave a whole area some clean water, or at least they contributed to this cause.
Or niggas built a university. Niggas built a school. Like, niggas built universities. Niggas, the students of Tuskegee University built that fucking, they built that school. Like, you can't tell me that niggas, if students can't build that school, that y'all millionaires, billionaires can't get together and put up some money and build a school, like build schools. Y'all can't put some money together and help people get books and get crayons for programs. Like, come on, like
that shit.
Like what?
The thing is, everybody's so selfish. Everybody's so selfish. Like,
it sucks ass.
I'm selfish as fuck too. However, if I had some dollar bills, then I would definitely make a move to fucking give these niggas some clean. That shit busts my head. How the fuck? Like, bro, how long has this been going on?
Facts.
The president worried about, and then they had all those bottles of water that they let spoil on the border or whatever the case may be, it's just sitting there. Like, you could have took that water to these people so quickly. It takes nothing to do that, to make that order to do that. He does not care. Our president wants to kill us out. That's what I think. That nigga just wants everybody to die.
You know something? I don't really think the president wants to kill us out because he realized that niggas that like the black dollar is important at the end of the day. I don't think he thinks that the economy
he knows that we're dickheads.
And he's the money. I mean, he said that. Come in.
Who is it?
I don't open the door, bruh. Hey. Yeah, I don't
How
think
you
at the end of the
doing?
day, like,
I think he's next door.
yeah, next door over there. You good.
It's just some strange guy, you
I'm
guys.
just
I don't
like,
know who he is.
yo,
He looks scary.
yeah. Nigga look like Debo. Matthew. I gotta tell
Fuck
him
y'all
that when he
doing
came
in
in.
here?
Give me your phones.
No.
I know you got some money in your pocket, Smokey.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
That's not even the same fucking movie.
I know. What the isn't that Green Mile?
No,
Oh,
that's
the
life.
movie with Martin.
Yo,
I
get your
got that
black
shit all
movies.
fucked up,
Get
my
your black
bad.
movies right.
Oh, my bad.
Oh man, who's all these people?
I don't know. Say hi to them. Hi, people. Hi,
Anything else
everybody.
you
What
want to talk
y'all
about?
doing?
Solange released an album, guys.
Oh, yes, she gave me life.
And
I
really
have not seen the
fucks with it.
visuals, but according to Jade, the visuals are lit as fuck. So, bitch, you trying to get our fucking what you call it? This bitch trying to get our SoundCloud and shit canceled out. You better stop playing that shit. So if episode 16 is not able to play, it's gonna be this reason why. We don't own the
We
rights.
put it on SoundCloud though. Remember the first episode?
We don't own the rights to this music.
Nah.
But Solange's
Brown,
project
sugar,
is so
brown.
good. I think she is just so creative and innovative, and she does her thing like every fucking time she delivers. And she's so relatable, and she throws all the fucking what you call it in the She throws a bunch of subliminals in there for all of the black brothers and sisters.
She does.
She is riding for the people.
I
feel
love
like
her.
if we had a new age Black Panther like movement, then Solange could headline for that.
Yeah.
I think Solange, Nipsey Hussle. Who else?
Killer Mike.
Definitely Killer Mike.
You know.
He's so good.
Angela Rye.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta. Oh, and we also have some people announcing their run for presidency in 2020. Bernie Sanders, Kamala.
Good. I hope he
You know what I'm
wins.
saying?
I don't trust the chick.
I don't know. I just saw something she was talking about as far as like reparations and shit and helping black people, and she was like, "Well, anything that's good for black people is good for like all people, and like all people need to be helped. I'm not just gonna say black people need to be helped. I'm like, why? Why can't you say that? You know what I'm saying? It's because
Why
of
is it
course
such a bad
you
thing
want
to
to
say?
make sure that you have the vote of like the white woman and stuff like that. Son, I'm tired of people trying to be politically
But
correct.
I'm
shit
also
like that.
tired of people trying to sell the dream of more of money to black people. Like,
Yeah.
money is important to us. Yes, a lot of black people, a lot of people, human beings in general, are money hungry. However, you don't need to tell us that you're gonna give us reparations for us to vote.
And
for
that's
you.
why some people are saying
Like,
that
be
they're
real,
like.
let's be real.
But
like,
some people want to hear that. But it's like also, but then Bernie
bro.
Sanders was like, somebody was questioning him. They was like, oh, like, because he said that, you know what, yeah, like a lot of things aren't fair, but I would try to make something in place to make things better. Like, he's like, at the end of the day, what is us giving all this money to black people going to do? Do y'all really think that us black people is going to do what we supposed to do with that money if we get that bread? Be honest with yourself. Do you think that we're gonna really invest that money? Do you really? Most niggas don't know shit about investments. Most niggas don't know shit about how to
you know
like
what?
save money. Like,
here's the thing. This is what I propose to you fucking candidates for the presidency that y'all niggas running. If y'all want to give black people reparations, do not give us cash money. Give it to us in stocks. Give it us in bonds.
property.
Give it to us in property. You understand? Different shit like that. That's what you do. Just an extra tax season. Yeah, you know? Like, don't give us no cash then if that's the. But the thing is, they would do something like that because they know that we are gonna just tarnish ourselves.
Niggas ain't gonna give us no fucking house. Niggas ain't gonna give us a house without a fucking mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Just like niggas don't want to give business loans and shit like that. Niggas will give us. Niggas will give you a car loan and like they said, mortgages, of course, because they know for sure that shit is something that they can hold on to. What's his name was saying this? I follow him. He got this whole like own in-home banking board thing. He had the tats all over his face. I can't remember, but he was saying, son, niggas is not gonna give you a business loan because they know you could fucking build yourself up out of that loan and then move forward, and you're gonna need a bank. Like, they're not gonna give us property. They're not gonna give us land. We have land. We can cultivate that land. We can grow shit, make our own fucking bread, make our own fucking houses. Niggas is not gonna do that shit for us. They really don't want us to fucking succeed in America, and that's just what it is.
And like Tiff just said, black people do not buy black.
No. Not
it's
even.
fucked up. Yo, the Trigger Warning show with Killer Mike, that one day, now, was it even the whole day?
Yeah.
Yeah. For one whole day, he said that he was going to do nothing but buy black. That nigga could have barely got anything.
Barely. He had to sleep on a bench.
We don't own, we don't
He had
own
to
that
sleep
many
on
things.
a bench.
That shit is sad. We don't own that many things. Like, we don't. And we need to, like, buy property and get these businesses flourishing, and then create just as much as we hold these other business standards to, and we raise them so much and put them on a pedestal. Let's do the same thing for our black businesses.
The black dollar stays in the community for seconds. It's believable. Niggas get that bread and put it out, like, and put it back out into some other stupid shit. Like, niggas get that bread. How about y'all starting fucking communities? If you, I mean, you can't start communities at fucking $5,000, but I'm saying, like, start your business up. If you want to fucking start, like, a clothing line, how about you start putting money to your clothing line? If you want to start doing other shit, put some money aside. You want to start investing. If you feel like you have a little bit to invest, start learning about stocks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
clothing lines that are owned, luxury clothing lines that are owned by fucking Italians and whoever the fuck else.
Italians.
You feel me? Like,
Versace.
Them niggas is making clowns out of us every fucking chance they can for shock value. That's what they're doing.
Gucci. You gonna wear Gucci, girl.
And bitch, I can't.
You wearing Gucci?
I'm not putting on no Gucci, nothing more, no more.
Son, what you feel about that? We haven't talked about that. We've been like going for a little second, only for like a few weeks, 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that shit?
I feel like, all right, so I feel like the reason that they're able to do shit like that and get away with it is because there's not enough black people in the big seats. There's not enough black people in the big seats.
How much time we got, sir?
It wouldn't have even been, possible for them to release some shit like that if there were black people sitting in the big seats. So there needs to be more black people that are getting up there in the fucking industry. Push yourselves forward. Don't let nobody tell y'all that y'all cannot do things. We can do things. We are just as smart. We built this fucking country on our backs.
Yes. How many things have we like created that we don't get no credit for, that the fucking white man has fucking turned into their own type of creation, and we fucking built and shit like that. Fuck out of here.
But yeah, I feel like Gucci did that for shock value. A lot of these things, they do it for shock value because they know it's gonna like have people talking about them. And as real as it, like, as much as we could blackball them if we wanted to, they are not gonna lose shit. Like, they are not gonna lose an ounce of money because we've been on their dicks for so long. We've been buying Gucci, Fendi, all that shit for so long. So shout out to the scammers. You know what? That's the only way. That's the only way I want to see niggas wear Gucci if you want to. Facts. Don't buy that shit. Pay your local scammer. Support black business.
Pay your local scammer. Your local booster. Scammer,
and let's get it done like that. Thank you.
But you heard the message.
That's it. Like, that's what I feel.
1-800 call your scammer. So we got some things brewing and stewing. We do have that Pussy Power showcase coming up by Soul. It's gonna be on March 20th. We're gonna be there to showcase, a lot of artists and stuff. We're gonna be there doing media.
Yeah, it should be really
interviews
dope.
And
I really like her vibe.
Like that.
Like, I think she's gonna throw a pretty fire event.
Yeah.
And we will do media coverage for that.
Yes.
So we're gonna be there. We're gonna be in the fucking building.
We're gonna be in the building,
interviewing, chit-chatting with people.
Yes.
That's March 20th.
March 20th, and then March 30th, our homeboy Epic, who was like up here like one of our first episodes.
Yeah.
He is having a hip hop and R&B festival at where is it gonna be at? Karma Lounge in the city, March 30th. So it's gonna be some hip hop artists, R&B artists doing their thing. We're going to be a part of the media crew there as well, giving interviews, doing our thing, meeting some new people.
Mixing and mingling.
And whatnot. So,
always know, like, for these events that we do, y'all can always hit us up in our DMs. And if you want exposure, if you want to be a part of these things, it's very easy for us to get you to be a part of them. Just hit us up. We do not bite.
We'll link you to whoever needs to be linked to. I want everybody to really be on and do what they love doing. If you love, if you're an artist and you want to put your art out there, whether it be painting, rapping, music, if producing, we know people, we will definitely link you guys up. If y'all know somebody who really looking for some media coverage, put us on. We with it. We just want to get the gaming experience. We're fun and we're
So
atmosphere.
interviews,
Yes.
raw music,
Yes.
everything. You guys like hit us up in our DMs, send it
Yep.
to us.
At crowns, is it crowns underscore head ties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowns underscore head ties. You can hit us in
Yes.
that DMs, hit us in our personal page DMs, and like send us shit.
Yes.
Like
Also, follow S.STREET Media. You know, this is where we always do our podcast. Shout out to S.STREET Media. They're doing so many big things. They got, rooms coming up for all types of stuff. They got clothing, rooms in this big studio space for people who's going to be doing clothing.
almost every weekend there's an event going on.
There's an event always here. There's art showcases here.
For all
There's
my
420 things
friendly
going
guys.
on here. They also had a business seminar thing here. Like, it's a lot
Like,
going
who does
on.
that? Think about
Like,
it.
and
What
it's not just
media-
about them trying
That's
to,
a fact.
just
What
put
media
people
outlet is
and
teaching
do
you
shows.
how to run a
Yeah, they're
business?
trying to tell you how to like be
And teaching you financial literacy.
be literate in business. Like, niggas is not trying to do. They're trying to take your money. Like, and that was a free thing, right? That was free 99. Niggas is out here charging you to go to seminars, charge you $200 to sit there. And gave out wine.
And they gave out
like,
wine?
come on.
What the
And then
fuck was
he
that?
also had they also had a barber. What was there? Barbers and Bud. And what was it? A freak?
Smoke
Was
some
it
weed
free
and get your
cuts?
haircut.
Uh-huh. Yes, where you can get bud and get your hair cut. You know how hard that is? Like, you can't go into a barbershop and smoke, probably unless you close the doors and shit and it's after hours. But look at that. So, follow S.STREET Media because they're doing a lot of things and we're super excited. Also, I know that they are starting a magazine as well. They're starting a magazine too. So if you are a writer and you got some skills with the pen or whatever, they're definitely looking for some people to come on as writers. So definitely come through with that. And we're all for, support. We really appreciate them. Man, we appreciate you, man.
So
You
much,
know?
so much, so much.
So follow us, y'all. Follow me at Jaiderade, JAIDERADE. Follow Falsheen at
Beauty, BEAUTI .fal, FAL.
Yes.
Follow
FAL.
us, hit us up.
Yo, she really don't talk like that all the time. Y'all should hear her when she mad. Like,
You
she sound like
guys.
she about to fucking kill somebody. FAL, beauty foul. Like, what the fuck? Fucking nigga, what the fuck? Fuck out of here, bitch. She sound like a whole fucking man.
I am a
like she
Sour
tight.
Patch Kid. I'm a Sour
I'm
Patch
fucking
Kid.
kill this nigga. She fucking get hair start coming out of her chin when
I
she
don't
really
do that,
like-
you guys. I'm so nice.
Yo, but yeah.
I'm so nice.
Thanks for tuning in again, guys.
Thank
This
you
will be
guys
on
for rocking out
SoundCloud.
with
It'll be
us.
on YouTube.
Sure the fuck will. Yes, it
And,
will.
if you want to come on the show, hit us up. Any artists, anything that you're doing, hit us up. Let's talk
but
about
I got a calm lineup. We should have the next few shows should be pretty good.
Yeah.
I got a calm lineup, and y'all gonna see. And in order for y'all to see, y'all gotta tune in with us. Sunday, 6 p.m. We
Calm
are here. Shout out to everyone that tuned in and was fucking
Yep.
with us today. We know
Yep.
we didn't do a show for a couple. What was it, like the past 2-3 weeks or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we still here. We ain't going nowhere. Just to
Yeah.
let y'all know that. So don't
Well,
ever
my
don't ever
guy,
think it's safe,
chill.
because it ain't fucking safe out here.
It ain't safe out
Right
here,
now.
guys. Anyways.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we are out.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.